Welcome to Silverstone, one of the staples of the Formula 2 Championship. It's a firm favourite amongst fans and drivers alike, and we're all keen to see what it has in store for us in today's race. The 3.6 miles of Silverstone circuit in Great Britain should be familiar to fans and drivers alike. Built on the side of a World War II airbase, the track features 18 corners and some good opportunities to overtake at the end of two DRS zones, located on the Wellington and Hangar Straights. So before the off, let's remind ourselves of yesterday's results with a look at the starting grid. A fantastic effort from Victor Martins yesterday puts him on pole position, with Oliver Goethe alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Pepe Marti, Mini, John Bennett, and Verschoor, Cordial, Dirksen, Fornaroli, Sebastian Montoya, Miata, Browning, Sami Megatunith, Arvid Lindblad, Dunn, Miney, Villa Gomez, Roman Stanek, Esterson, Crawford, Shields, and Dino Beganovic completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, he is Alex Brundle, and we have changeable conditions today. Alex, how does that uncertainty affect the strategy?
Well, uncertainty is what strategy's all about, but it absolves the teams from the responsibility of running both compounds of tyre. They might have to use that wet tyre, of course, and then the question is, where do those crossovers lie between the wet and dry conditions?
The formation lap gets underway for this Formula 2 race, and every driver will be looking to settle in for the contest ahead, making sure the car is ready for battle once the lights go out.
Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. position, front of the pack. Martins is behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window opens in 15 laps time. Okay, 28 laps to go. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. There are 28 laps of fuel remaining, 28 laps. Martins behind. They're on fresh softs. And the time last lap, 1:46.2. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. With the safety car out, this is a good opportunity to pit. We'll be a bit longer than planned on the next tyres, but we can make it work. Just remember, Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is a chance to take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. I know deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Copy that. Marty's behind you now. They're all fresh softs. Time last lap, 04:23.0. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, 25 laps of fuel left, 25 laps. You're leading the pack, that's P1. That's Pepe Marti behind. They're all fresh softs. Pit window opens in 12 laps time. 12 laps. 24 laps to go. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, Pepe Marti just ahead. Let's go. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're all fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 04:23.0. Richard's behind you now. They're all fresh softs. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap, 04:23.1. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Okay, focus. We need to stay on form. Pepe Marti's behind you now. They're on fresh softs. And the time last lap, 1 minute 47.1. We think they've got one more stop. The car behind has some damage to its front wing, but pace is currently unaffected. There are 22 laps of fuel remaining. You're in first position, front of the pack. That's Pepe Marti behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. 21 laps to go. Okay, you sat in P2. Pepe Marti's ahead of you. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Richard behind. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window opens in 8 laps time. You've got 20 laps left until the end. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Miata behind, Miata behind. Time last lap, 1:47.8. They're all fresh softs. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Looks like the car behind has a small amount of damage to the front wing, but it doesn't seem to be affecting performance. Just be aware. You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap. Okay, fuel levels now at 19 laps. 19 laps. You're currently in P3. Richard ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're all fresh softs. Miata's behind you. They're all fresh softs. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. Okay, 18 laps to go. And that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. The bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. There's damage to the underbody. Expect to feel significant effects in terms of performance. Systems all looking good. Head down. And there are 18 laps of fuel remaining now. No threat of rain for the time being, conditions look good. Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:45.4. That's P1. Pepe Marti's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Your pit window is going to open in 3 laps time. Pit window opens in 3 laps. And that's 14 laps to go. Okay, we're down to 15 laps of fuel left now. We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time. Laps of fuel left, 14 laps. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. "13 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Lap time 1:46.9. Box this lap and push hard on the in lap. Good work, great pass. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed. Okay, off we go, back into the race. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres. Ahead, and the time last lap 1 minute 47.8. Okay, gap to the car ahead 22.6 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, we've got 10 laps of fuel to go, 10 laps of fuel left. Okay, we're currently at the back, that's last place. Esterson's ahead of you now. Okay, gap to the car in front, 22.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Richard's coming in for his stop. is ahead of you now. Okay, gap ahead, 34.7 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. And that's 8 laps of fuel remaining. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Bennett's just ahead now, push hard. Time last lap, 2:15.8. And gap to the car in front, 5.8 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance. Ahead, and the time last lap 1:48.1. Okay, so gap to the car ahead 6.2 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, their tyres are 3 laps old. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, Miata behind, Miata behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards, their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap, 1:49.2. The car behind has minor front wing damage, No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining. Keep managing your tyres, manage your tyres. Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Okay mate, our best lap so far, 1:45.4. only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 7.8 seconds. Okay, just 2 laps of fuel remaining now. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. Less than 1 lap of fuel left now, the tank's pretty much empty. give that place back, I'm afraid. That was an illegal overtake.
Marti is dancing to the line. Pepe Marti takes the win.
Such a great experience for these young drivers to manage these conditions before heading on to Formula One, and it's brilliant stuff to take the victory.
I can see them making their way onto the podium now. Campos have come a really long way in this championship, and what a special race it has been. They're on top again.